All right, and now for something different. I'm Mick, this is MickCraft, and we're going to be running the Deadmines in WoW Classic Season of Discovery. Being WoW Classic, I thought it'd be good to show part of the summoning aspect, because there is kind of a dungeon finder in WoW Classic Season of Discovery, but it's actually a looking for group finder. So you still have to put together a group. You still have to run to the dungeon yourselves. None of the, later versions of Warcraft where you're actually basically just being teleported directly into the dungeon. You never have to talk to anybody. And see, look, he just asked me for Blessing of Might. Pretty cool. So we're going into the Deadmines, which we just saw in Warcraft 1. We're also playing it in Warcraft 3. Well, not Deadmines, but we have a lot of references to Warcraft 3. For example, that is a human peasant, the Defias Digger. So we got some brigands down here. For greed rolling items, dropping down. I haven't done this in a minute, so hopefully I don't mess things up too poorly here. I'm quite excited about this. I typically play as a paladin in World of Warcraft. I'm normally a protection paladin. I thought I'd go Retribution with this one just for fun. So, trusting this guy here, Rich Piano, to know what he's doing. He's got that cool Warlock rune that makes him go into demon form, which is quite similar to the Demon Hunter in Warcraft 3. I like it. Undead Dynamiter. I guess the Warlock is our tank. Season of Discovery is a little odd at times in those ways. It is the Scourge invasion right now, so I'm not sure if that's impacting any of this stuff. Now, while it's not retail, Season of Discovery has all these runes, and they recently made the runes all available at level 1, if you so choose. And it kind of makes it so you're a little overpowered. Dang. That'd be a nice tanking mace. I'm honestly so lost. Hopefully these guys know where we're going, because I do not. Did we miss it? Oh yeah, that is epic. A shovel to the Karazhan crypts.
I can't cast that yet. It's too far away.
You know what? I didn't even bless myself. What am I doing? We also have these epic Might of Stormwind. Oh, I see. They're trying to get these Miners Union cards. I didn't stack up all of my quests. I'm doing this Paladin quest for a mace. But other than that, I don't have much. But Might of Stormwind increases hit points by 300 points. 15% haste to melee attacks, 10 mana regen every 5 seconds. Then, of course, Rallying Cry of the Dragon Slayer increases critical chance of spells by 10%, melee and range by 5, and grants 140 attack power. Also, in Season of Discovery, you have Discoverer's Delight. And experience gains increased by 150%. Gold earned from quests increased by 300%. Despite all that, I am as poor as ever.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I don't have a target.
I might cut out some of this here, since we're just hitting these quests down below. And here we go. Into the Deadmines.
Isn't ready yet.
This is my first classic dungeon that I've run in some time. Did we lose somebody? Here, I'm gonna I guess I'm pulling.
That's still recharging.
Look, it's literally the Warcraft 3 Peasant.
That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that. I'm out of range. I can't cast that.
And the strip miners are shirtless peasants.
Target something first. It's too far away. I need to get
Man, I'm such a noob.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that.
I swear I kind of know what I'm doing when I'm tanking. I also knew a lot more like 15 years ago during Wrath of the Lich King, which was the last full era that I played. Hey, we've got a one-headed ogre. And we are going to crank him down into oblivion. Too easy. First boss fight. No big deal. Moving on. I seem to recall that being a little bit simpler. A little bit more difficult, not simpler. Back in the day.
I can't cast that. Isn't ready yet. That's still good. That's better. I can't cast that. That's still recharging. I can't cast that.
Who's even our healer? Alright, we got another Warcraft 3 reference coming up. Y'all are gonna like this. Goblin Shredder. See that? Sneed's Shredder. Hey, I got my lumber. It's for my paladin. My paladin warhammer. Oh, the shredder's up there. I was gonna say, did these guys already kill it while I wasn't looking?
I'm out of range.
All right. Check that out. Goblin Shredder.
Get closer.
And we're taking it down like it's nothing. Buzzsaw. There's Sneed himself. Also went down like nothing. Onward we journey. That was the last overt Warcraft 3 reference that I can think of, but there is, for sure, a big Warcraft 2 reference coming up. Also a bit of a Goonies reference if you're a fan of that film. Zergfest, we're playing StarCraft now? I guess they're just referencing the fact that we are absolutely stomping through everything. I love that ability, Divine Storm. I think it's a Ret Paladin thing. I, of course, have it through a rune, I'm pretty sure. Goblin Foundry. Video idea that I actually have as I'm going through this here is journeying through World of Warcraft and finding all of the Warcraft RTS references that exist in the game. Because while the MMO does advance further and further from the real-time strategy games, and in its modern iteration, here we got we'll take that. In its modern iteration, it looks far removed from the real-time strategy games. at its core, that's where this game was founded upon. And back whenever I first played World of Warcraft 20 years ago, I really did feel like I was stepping right into Warcraft 3. And that was a cool feeling. Smash these low-level fools. An interesting thing about the Deadmines, if we go in the Dungeon Finder, I guess I can't see it because I'm in the middle of one, but it's set for like levels 16 to 26, which is a really wide level range, you know, 10 full levels. I guess a lot of the original idea was that you would enter the mine, or the Deadmines, and go up to the first boss at level 16. And then you'd leave and, you know, come back later once you were a higher level, so on and so forth, all the way up to level 26 or whatever it was, you know, 22. Which is kind of an interesting concept. And something that I feel like they've strayed from quite a bit as the game progressed. More naturally, I suppose. It makes sense to, you know, most people probably were just waiting to do a full run. Gilnid. Rest in peace, Gilnid. Box of assorted parts. I'll take it.
That's still recharging. I can't cast it.
They upgraded the buffs to be 10 minutes instead of 2. And I like that. I think it's one of the runes. Simplifies my life a good bit. Oh yeah, we get to fire the cannon. Oh, or they can pick it. Okay, our Warcraft 2 reference. Take a look, guys. Take a look. It's an Ogre Juggernaught. And this is the Goonies reference. We're like in the cave here. Gotta get back to my team. We're gonna deal with our boy VanCleef. Comment below if you have any recommendations on RTS references for within World of Warcraft. I can think of quite a few. I'm curious to hear what you all might like to see. Okay. Uh-oh. Almost lost our guy there. Perks of being a paladin, you can throw up some heals. Mr. Smite. Alright, I'll stun him.
You landlubbers are tougher than I thought. I'll have to improvise.
Oh boy. That's right, he gets his extra cleaver. We are cranking him down. Yeah, look at that. Everyone's leveling up with this Discoverer's Delight. We're all buffed up. Dominating the Deadmines. And I should have included the looking for group process, because I found this group very quickly. We were all in Stormwind. We're like, yeah, let's run Deadmines. We grouped up. And here we are, clearing Deadmines. And it was all within a very quick turnaround. And hopefully my Might of Stormwind will last into the final fight. Should be able to make it. And we're atop an Ogre Juggernaught. Still a little weird that they implied that the ogres made it. Captain Greenskin. Massacred. The Impaling Harpoon.
That's still recharging.
Misclick there. I need to get back into using my scroll wheel for the, you have 4 pages of abilities or something. But here we go. Edwin VanCleef. Listen, sir, we're gonna challenge the Brotherhood. Pure greed roll, nothing of use for me. Well done to the whole team. Well done. Whoops. That could have ended poorly. Oh yeah, Cookie. Cookie, you can get Cookie's rolling pin. It's a nice tank weapon. I always liked using that. Cookie's tenderizer. Look at that. Beautiful. Man, I didn't win anything. Well done to this crew.
Inventory is full.
Perfect timing. And that, my friends, is the Deadmines. We beat it in Warcraft 1, and now we beat it in World of Warcraft. And a fun part of Season of Discovery, I'm now eligible for a raid. So maybe we'll take a look at that later. Here we go. It's Black Fathom Depths, I guess. That's the exit to the Deadmines, and then you're back out into beautiful Westfall. So there we go. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, comment below what Warcraft RTS references you'd like to explore within World of Warcraft. I'm Mick. This is MickCraft. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in my next mission.